What's up, guys? It's Mingar, and first I want to talk about this card right here, the new Mythic Mecha ability Mecha Gear. When you play it, if your deck only has science cards, then essentially your entire deck will get 20 until played, and on the return, they're gonna get +1 permanent energy cost permanent. Yeah, it's gonna be permanent. That sucks, but it has potential. Science has a lot of energy reduction and a lot of small cards that can kind of help this card. But the thing is, it's a big card. So, do you want to put a big card in a deck that's supposed to be small? I don't know. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to figure that out. So, how can we get Mecha to work in a mono science deck? I tried pulling for it and Marvelous Miscellany. I don't I don't need to really pull from any of the packs except for the new stuff, and I can just trade for that. But I failed. I got El Dorado, but I spent a lot of coins. I did not get the new mythic. I didn't think I would, but people get lucky. Somebody has to be the first one to get it right. What was I doing? Right, Mecha Science. Let's look at this stuff first. It really doesn't matter. Alright, so mono science only. Really, the only card for that is nitrogen, other than Mecha. So, that's not too amazing, but we do have to take that into account. We still have to think about that because it is a cheap card. And it's basically a 4 for 80 in a mono science deck. But with this, it would be a 5 for 80, 6 for 80, 7 for 80. So we have to think about that as well. Let's see. Oh, first of all, I forgot the new deck layout. You can put cards in the deck that you don't own, so we're gonna take advantage of that. Science. It's gonna be a mono science deck, so MRI scan is gonna be very good. Your science cards in hand cost -2 until played on the draw. So it's essentially 1 energy for 42 power. It's pretty good. That 2 until played is huge though, because you can hold cards in your hand and whatnot. So it's definitely useful. Probably use MRI scan. Let's see. Doppler effect is pretty good. Your cards in hand get cost 1 less for 2 turns, and they get a pretty good buff. Thing is, on the return, since it's a mono science deck, it's guaranteed that 2 of the remaining cards in your hand are going to lose 15 permanently. Do we want to do that? I don't know. We're going to try to avoid it, but it is something to think about because it does give a pretty large buff to your cards for a couple turns, and it does reduce their cost, which we do want to think about considering Mecha will increase their cost. E. coli is definitely a card we want to run. It will buff every card in the deck. So 8 times 5, that's 40. So it's automatically going to be 48 coming out for 1. And 40 that, is getting spread out permanently across your hand. So for 1 energy, it's not bad. We definitely want to use that. Leonardo da Vinci is just good. It'll buff your science cards in hand until played. Probably will take advantage of Archaea. Let's throw it in there for now. And we are going to throw in nitrogen for now. Let's see. There's a lobotomy, but that's fairly expensive card. We want to keep things cheap. Morphine. Super glue. We can do some Hippocrates and Hydra stuff. Neutrino. Neutrino is pretty good to reduce cost. And simulation theory is also a thing. I don't think we want to take away our energy. I think that would be counterintuitive to the game plan. Hmm. Very interesting so far. Everest. I just like running Everest. It's a good card. Multiverse is a cheap science card. Gives some permanent until played, stuff like that. We like that. Door to Hell, that's just a solid card. Virtual Reality, that does some energy reduction and hand buffs. Antimatter, that's a super cheap, super strong card. So we already have 12 cards. It's not bad. I'm still thinking about Jet Car. That's just too good to pass up. There's Brain. Chronophotographic Gun. Hmm. It's getting tough. I wonder if Power Zero would fit at all. Let's see, what do we have? Throw in some biodiesel. Interesting. Well, you know. Brains, the brain, hands, heart. Brain, hand, heart. Let's see here. This is very weird. But we're doing stuff. Super Soldier. I'm trying. I don't know. I'm trying. One, two, three. No, that would not work. What if I just took out chronophotographic gun and threw in something like cloaking device? Average energy 4.7. I mean, that's not terrible. That's what, 20 across the whole deck. Leonardo will buff the hand by 26. Exoskeleton does 10. Multiverse does 11. Super Soldier buffed the deck by 16. I don't know. I think it might have to be a pretty hefty energy week. This might have to be some big energy stuff going on. I'm not sure. Because this deck doesn't look strong per se. But I feel like Mecha could have something going for it. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. I'm done thinking about that card for now. I don't own it. I probably won't for a while.